Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 9 math. So we're going to start with rational numbers. The chapter name is rational numbers, and the lessons we're going to cover today are addition and subtraction of mixed numbers, multiplication and division of mixed numbers, and then integer operation with powers. So basically we're going to start cover these chapters from the book. Which book we are following? We are following the Nelson book. So the chapter we're going to start with is the rational numbers. So let's just start with the first chapter. Got it? And let's just start with the first lesson, that is 1.1. And the lesson is addition and subtraction of mixed numbers. So basically we're going to learn how do we add and subtract mixed numbers using a variety of methods. So let's just start with the first lesson. First example. Okay, here you have to add 5 whole 3 over 4 and 2 whole 1 over 3. Got it? We have to add them. So 5 whole 3 by 4 plus 5 whole 3 over 4 plus 2 whole 1 over 3. Okay, first just look at their denominators. They have different denominators. Got it? 4 and 3. First we have to make their denominators same. So you don't have any common factor for 4 and 3. So the denominator would be 4 times 3 equals 12. Got it? So let's make their denominators 12. Here you have 4 times 3. Let's just multiply this by 3. So it would be 5, 3 times 3 and 4 times 3. You have to do 3 times 4 makes 12. So you have to multiply this fraction by 12. Got it? So it would be 5 whole 9 over 12 and 2 whole 4 over 12. Got it? Now you can add whole numbers to whole numbers. 5 plus 2 makes 7, and you can add 9 over 12 plus 4 over 12. You can add fractional part. Got it? Okay, you have 9 plus 4 makes 13. Got it? So you can write 13 over 12 as divide 13 by 12. It would be 12 times 1 is 12. You have one remainder. So you can write it as 1 whole 1 over 12. You already have 1 here. Just add the whole numbers. So it would be 7 plus 1. It would be 7 plus 1 is 8 whole 1 over 12. That means when you add them together, they make 8 whole 1 over 12. That is one way to add the mixed numbers. Got it? Okay. You are given another way to add also. Let's just do another examples. I'm going to start with the practice questions so that we can do more and more practice questions. Got it? Mm, but okay, here we are on the practice questions. Okay, let's just start with 7 whole 3 over 8 plus 4. They have same denominators. Got it? 7 whole 3 over 8 plus 4 whole 1 over 8. Okay, what's wrong with the pen? Okay. Mm, 7 whole 3 over 8 plus 4 whole 1 over 8. 7 whole 3 over 8 plus 4 whole 1 over 8. Okay, see, they have same denominators. Got it? You can simply add their whole numbers like 7 plus 4 and their fractional part, 3 over 8 plus 1 over 8, because they have same denominators. So it would be 7 plus 4 is 11, and 3 plus 1 is 4. It would be 11 whole 4 over 8. Got it? Let's just do one from subtraction. 3 whole 2 by 5 minus 1 whole 4 over 5. 3 whole 2 over 5 minus 1 whole 4 over 5. Got it? Let's just subtract 3 minus 1. Here you have 2 over 5 minus 4 over 5. But you can't subtract 2 out of 4. Got it? So what you have to do? You have to rewrite this one. Got it? Here you have 3 whole 2 over 5. Here you have 1. Okay, you can solve them like this. Let's just convert it into improper fraction. 5 times 3 times 5 and plus 2 over 5. Then and minus, sorry, you have to subtract 5 times 1 and plus 4 over 5. So it would be 5 times 3 is 15 and plus 2 17 over 5, and minus 5 times 1 is 5 and plus 4 9 over 5. Just subtract simply denominator. Numerator 17 minus 9 is 8 over 5. Got it? Just divide 8 by 5. 5 times 1 is 5 and 3. 5 times 1 is 5 and you have remainder 3. So it would be 1 whole 3 over 5. Got it? The correct option is 1 whole 3 over 5. Got it? Okay, let's just do another practice question. Okay, let's just start with question number 8. Zofia spent 4 whole 1 by 3 hour reading her cartoon on Monday and 1 whole 4 over 5 on Tuesday. How many hours did he spend reading her cartoon all together? So basically you have to add, you have to calculate the total time. Got it? You can just add 4 whole 1 by 3 and 1 whole 4 over 5. Got it? Mm, 4 whole 1 by 3 and plus 1 whole 4 over 5. 1 whole 4 over 5. Got it? You have to add both the fractions. First, we have to make their denominators same. Got it? You know that the denominator, the common denominator would be 3 times 5 makes 15. Got it? So let's just multiply this fraction by 5 and this fraction by 3 to make their denominator 15. It would be 4 whole 1 times 5 divided by 3 times 5. Got it? Just the fractional part, not the whole part. You have to do 4 times 3 and 5 times 3. So it would be 4, 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 3 is 15. Here you have 4 times 3 is 12 and 5 times 3 is 15. Got it? You have now same denominators. You can simply add their whole numbers and then the fractional part, 4 plus 1 and 5 over 15 plus 12 over 15. Got it? So 4 plus 1 is 5, 12 plus 5 is 17 over 15. So you can divide 17 by 15. 15 times 1 is 15 and here you have 2. So you can write 17 over 15 as 1 whole 2 over 15. So 5 is whole number and 1 is whole number. Just add them. It would be 6 whole 2 over 15. Got it? When you add them, it makes 6 whole 2 over 15. Got it? So basically the concept here is you have to learn how do we add fractions, add and subtract fractions. Got it? So you can complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. So if you need more help with any of the question, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Let's just start with the next one. The next one is 1.2 multiplication and division of mixed number. Now we're going to learn how do we multiply and divide mixed numbers. Got it? Let's just start with the first example. Okay, you have to multiply 2 whole 2 over 3 times 1 whole 1 over 2. Okay, let's just multiply. First you have to convert them to improper fraction and then you have to multiply. Let's just convert them to improper fraction. You have to do 2 times 3. You have to add the numerator and divide it by the 3. You have to do the same thing over here. 1 times 2 and plus 1 divided by 2. So it would be 2 times 3 is 6 and 6 plus 2 is 8 over 3. Same is here. You have to do 2 times 2 and plus 1 3 over 2. So when multiplying fraction is very easy, just do numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. If you can find any common number, you can just divide them, like you can hear 3 times 1 is 3. So you are left with just 8 over 2. Got it? And 8 over 2 is 2 times 4 is 8. So the answer of this question is 4. Got it? Okay, so when you multiply them, it makes 4. Got it? Okay, now let's just do one of the example from division. 7 whole 3 by 4 divided by 7 whole 3 by 4 divided by 1 whole 1 over 2. Let's just do division. Let's just convert them into improper fraction. It would be 7 times 4 plus 3 over 4 and divide, sorry. 2 times 1 plus 1 over 2. It would be 7 times 4 is 28 and 28 plus 3 is 31 over 4 and 2 times 1 is 2 and plus 1 3 over 2. You have to replace this division side with multiplication and you have to reciprocal this term. Got it? It would be 31 over 4 times 2 over 3. Got it? Reciprocal means you just have to interchange numerator and denominator. Got it? So you can see here it is common. 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 2 is 4. So it would be 31 times 1 is 31 and 3 times 2 is 6. Just divide 31 by 6. It would be 6 times 5 is 30. So 31 minus 30 is 1. So the answer is 5 whole 1 over 6. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. You can just go through book and do examples just for the learning process, and then you can do the practice questions. Let's just start with question number 6. You have to estimate. Let's just start with the first one. 2 whole 1 by 5 times 2 whole 1 by 5 times 2 whole 5 over 6. Let's just convert them into improper fraction. It would be 2 times 5 plus 1 over 5. And you have to do 2 times 6 plus 5 over 6. Got it? It would be 2 times 5 is 10 and plus 1 11 over 5. And 2 times 6 is 12 and plus 5 17 over 6. Got it? Okay. So when multiplying, you have to do numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. So 17 times 1 is 17 times 11 is 187. It would be 187 divided by 5 times 6 is 30. Let's just divide 187 over 30. We can go for 30 times 6 because 6 times 3 is 18. Here we are left with 7. So it will be 7 whole 6 over 30. You can divide numerator and denominator by 6. So it will be 6, 7 whole 1 over 6 times 5 is 30. It would be 7 whole 1 over 5. Got it? Okay. The next one is 8 whole 5 over 6 divided by 1 whole 5 over 8. Okay, let's just convert them to improper fractions. So it would be 8 times 6 and plus 5 over 6. Then 1 times 8 and plus 5 over 8. So it would be 8 times 6 is 48 and plus 5. 53 over 6. 8 times 1 is 8 and 5, 13 over 8. So we have to convert that division sign to multiplication and reciprocal the term. That would be 8 over 13. You can divide them by 2. So 2 times 4 is 12 and 2 times 3 is 6. So let's just do 53 times 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 5 is 20 and 121. And 13 times 3 is 39. Let's just divide 212 divided by 39. Got it? Hmm, 212 divided by 39. We can go for 39 times 5. That is 195. Got it? So 212 minus 195 equals 17. So it would be 17 whole 5 whole 17 over 39. Got it? The correct option is 5 whole 17 over 39. Got it? Okay, calculate each product. You have to do 2 whole 1 over 6 times 4 whole 2 over 3. Okay, 2 times 6 is 2 times 6 plus 1 over 6. 4 times 3 plus 2 over 3. Got it? So it would be 2 times 6 is 12 and 1, 13 over 6. 4 times 3 is 12 and plus 2, 14 over 3. Got it? Let's just multiply them. You can divide them by the common factor. It would be 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 7 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. It is 91. And 3 times 3 is 9. So you can go for 9 times 10 is 90 and here you have 1. So it would be 10 whole 1 over 9. The correct option is 10 whole 1 over 9. Okay, the next one is, we'll just look at the question number 8. Determine the value that makes each equation true. You have to write down the value that makes the equation true. So the first one is 2 whole and the whole exponent is 7. The whole exponent 7 means the numerator and denominator both have the same exponent. Got it? Numerator and denominator both have the exponent 7. Got it? So it would be the missing exponent is 7. 2 exponent 7 divided by 3 exponent 7. Got it? Okay, the next one is 2 whole 1 over 2, and you have the missing exponent. And on the other side, you have 5 exponent 4 divided by 2 exponent 4. When you convert 2 whole 1 by 2 to improper fraction, it equals 5 over 4. Got it? So that means the missing exponent is 4. The next one is calculate each power. So 9, question number 9 is 3 over 4 exponent 3. So basically the exponent 3 means that is the exponent of numerator and denominator. As well, they both have the same exponent 3. And exponent 3 means you have to multiply the same number 3 times. Got it? So it would be 3 times 3 is 9 and 9 times 3 is 27. Here you have 4 times 4 is 16 and 16 times 4 is 64. Got it? So it would be 27 over 64. Okay, let's just look at question number 10. Calculate each quotient. 2 whole 2 over 5 divided by 4 over 3, I think. 4 over 5 it is. Okay, let's just convert this fraction into improper fraction. So it would be 2 times 5 plus 2 over 5. It would be 2 times 5 is 10, 12 over 5. You have to convert that division sign to multiplication and reciprocal this fraction. So it would be 5 over 4. Got it? 5 times 1 is 5 and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So it would be 3. Got it? Okay, let's just do question number 11. That is, show that two calculations are equivalent in each set below. Okay, let's just see how. 4 over 9 divided by 2 over 3 and 4 divided by 2 and 9. We have to show they are equivalent. Let's just solve them. Here you have 4 over 9. Just reciprocal this term, so it would be multiply 3 over 2. Got it? 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 2 is 4. So it would be 2 over 3. Got it? Okay, 4 divided by 2. 2 times 2 is 4 and 3 times 3. So you can see by calculations they both are equivalent. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test, complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. So if you need more help with the questions, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday. 5 to 9, they are very easy. You just have to divide or multiply them. Got it? The next lesson we're going to cover today is integer operations with powers. So basically, we're going to learn how do we evaluate integer expressions that involve order of operations and powers. Got it? Let's start with the first one. You just look at the first one, negative 2 exponent 4 plus minus 1 exponent 3 and 5 times negative 2 exponent 4. So first of all, we have to evaluate the exponents. Got it? Let me just write it down on the board. Negative 2 exponent 4 plus minus 1 exponent 3 and plus 5 times negative 2 exponent 4. Okay, let's just start with the evaluating exponent first. Got it? Basically, the order of operation is highest expression is the highest priority is for the exponents. You have to evaluate exponents first. Got it? It would be 2 times 4 means you have to do 2 times 2 times 2. You have to multiply 2 4 times. So it makes 4 times 2 is 8, 16. So it would be negative 16. Plus now you have negative 1 makes negative 2 exponent 3 and plus 5 negative 2 exponent 4. Okay, now you have to evaluate negative 2 exponent 3 means basically the negative sign is inside the bracket. Got it? That means you have to multiply negative 2 3 times. Got it? 2 negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4 and positive 2 times negative 2 is negative 8. So it would be negative 8. Now you have to evaluate the exponent of negative 2 exponent 4, that would be 16. Got it? If negative number have the even odd exponent, the answer would be positive. So it would be now negative 16, negative 8 and 16 times 5 is 80. Got it? Minus 8 and minus 8 and minus 16 you have to add. It makes negative 24 and plus 80. Got it? When you subtract them, it makes 56 it is. Got it? So the correct option is 56. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, let's start with question number 4. You have to calculate negative 4 times 15 over negative 10. Negative 4 times 15 over 10. Let's just multiply. 15 times 4 is 60. It would be negative 60 over 10. So 60 divided by 10 is 6. And you have a negative sign. It would be negative 6. Okay, determine the value that makes equation true. You have to basically you have to evaluate 27 is the exponent of what number 3 times. Got it? So which is the correct option? It would be 3 times 3 times 3. Got it? That means the missing number here is, it would be 3 exponent 3. Got it? It would be negative 5 exponent 2 because 5 times 5 is 25. Got it? Okay, you have to evaluate. The negative sign is outside the bracket. The answer must have negative sign. And 5 times 5 is 125. Got it? Here you have negative sign is with 6. You have to multiply negative 6 times negative 6 and it makes positive 36. Got it? Same is the case for here. The negative sign is with, it would be 4 times 4 is 16 and 16 times 4 is negative 64. Okay, let's just evaluate without using calculator. It would be 5 5 times negative 2 cube. Let's just evaluate. Negative 2 cube means you have to do negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. Answer must have negative sign and 8 times 5 is 40. So it would be negative 40. Got it? Okay, let's just do D part. Negative 2 cube negative 2 cube minus minus 10 plus 5 square, I think. evaluate. Negative 2 cube means 2 cube is 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. Negative 10 and 5 square is 25. 25 minus 10 is 15. So it would be negative 8 and negative 15. Both numbers are negative. You have to add them. It would be negative 23. Okay, let's just look at the question number 11. You have to evaluate each expression when x equals negative 2 and y equals negative 1. The first one is x squared plus y cubed. You just have to replace x and y with the values. Got it? It would be x squared plus y cubed. X equals negative 2 and y equals negative 1. Let's just replace x with negative 2. So it would be negative 2 square and y with negative 1 cube. So negative 2 square is 2 times 2, 4. And negative 1 cube is negative 1. And 4 minus 1 equals 3. Got it? Let's evaluate the expression negative y square plus minus 4x cube. Negative y negative y square minus 4x cube. Minus it is not negative. And x equals negative 2 and y equals negative 1. Let's just replace y is negative 1 minus negative 1 square. X is negative 2 cube. Negative 1 square is negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. That's this negative sign because negative 1 is positive 1. And negative 2 cube is negative 8. Let's just multiply them. Negative 1 minus minus makes plus, and 8 times 4 is 12. And 12 minus 1 is 11. Got it? Okay, you can complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson or any question, you can just contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So we were working on grade 9 maths. The chapter we were working on is rational numbers. And the lessons we have covered today are addition and subtraction of mixed numbers, multiplication and division of mixed numbers, and integer operations with powers. So if you have any question, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. You can ask questions. No more question, no questions. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.